what a better way to crown the show with the queen herself, Sister Derby, Uncle Obama Sweet Banana. Welcome.
Thank you.
You are looking so good. And
Thank
today,
you.
what's the son? Because as I said, I mean, years ago, Sana, we are not like what's happening with you, honestly
but
speaking.
You also haven't changed much.
Oh, me, they have changed.
Are you sure?
Oh, Mr. Sapapa. I change all the time.
Your mouth they sweet you.
You know, it's important. But then it's like you keep a particular body type and look consistently. It doesn't change. And as a
it doesn't change much though. Yes,
is it like you have like a lifestyle that will leave you, so maybe you don't do certain things, and maybe so like, you know, you have this strict disciplined lifestyle.
I try to. I'm not so disciplined when it comes to eating, but I'm the type of person that won't eat if I'm not hungry.
Okay,
so that's one. And then I try to snack on healthy things. So if I want to snack on something, I'll snack on granules or fruits. Let's say banana and granules or pineapple or mango if it's available. If I snack on something unhealthy, that means like there was no other choice, and then I'm very hungry.
Okay.
So I make that effort. Yeah, it's not like I'm just, you know, I'm sure it's probably genetic as well, because a lot of people tell me that, oh, you look the same. It's like
look the same.
Yeah, so I'm sure it's genetic as well.
Right.
But I do watch what I put into my body. Yes.
I see. I think you're very mindful of that, and it shows on your skin anyway.
Thank you.
Anyway, let's come talk music. Let's come talk music. But before we do that, let's go into your social life a little bit. Because who said like you do a lot of brand influencing, right, on your page and all of that.
Yes.
We talk about some of the lingeries and all of that. It's you do more of those endorsements. Because when last time we had an interview, you spoke about the fact, say, oh, you try to help up and coming brands, you know, to help them sell recognition. But then let's see how serious you're taking the influencing now. So say, we can say no so can or carry on one. Now say you just do it as and when.
Hey, gentle giants. That's Kwame.
I know, right?
Okay, so with the endorsements, when they come, I do take them very seriously.
Okay.
Sometimes I put myself out there in a sense that, let's say when a job comes, I try and do my best and do it very seriously. So that other brands would see that, oh, she does her work professionally. And one thing about me is that if I actually don't like the product or service, I won't take the job. Because I feel like...
no, explain to me when you say that.
Okay, so for example, if it's let's say a body cream that says toning or like bleaching, I mean, it won't say bleaching, sorry. It will say lighting, or isn't lightening? Lightening.
Yeah.
Glow, that kind of thing. Honestly, I've turned down a lot of those. I don't even get to discuss about, I don't even ask them their budget.
Do you have a reason?
Yeah, I have a reason because I'll be lying to the public. First of all, I'm of mixed descent. I'm mixed race, right? So I'm naturally fair, right? So even if, oh, it's just like a glow, you know, sometimes maybe we have some dark spots and it's just to, you know, lighten the spots or something. That is fine. But then how am I going to explain when everyone knows that people are going to buy that and use it on their whole body? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I feel like I'll lose my credibility. I can make millions of dollars. Yeah, dollars or pounds. Yeah, I can make a fortune. It's like... but then I'll be lying. So will I sleep well at night?
So what of products such as these sexual enhancement products, Kaya Mata, do this, make your tummy flat and all of that? What about those kind of products too? Do you
I've never... Oh, whether they approach me.
Whether they approach you and if you...
I've only been approached for sex toys, but I didn't do it.
Why?
Oh, yeah, I'm shy. So
why would say you get shy? Because
no, when it comes to that, like sexual stuff, I'm very shy.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I won't do that because I'm shy, and secondly, I actually don't use them. There's nothing wrong with people using them, honestly. Right. But I just haven't like purchased any or used, right?
Never used one before.
No. And I don't own one. I've never used one.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And there's nothing wrong with it, right?
Yeah.
But I'm a shy person, and because I don't use it, I'm not going to promote it. Like, And usually the people that sell those, because I don't think it's legal in Ghana.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't think it's legal. The last time I heard, so they are brought in like small quantities. It's like small shops, like I don't know if
like maybe it'll be a ton lingerie shop, will be and those kind of things. Yeah.
So I don't even know what kind of budget they'll have if they can pay me. But honestly, it's something I'm shy of. So like I'm just shy, so I won't do that. Right?
Okay.
But I don't find anything wrong with it. That's just me. And what else did I want to say? Yeah. So basically, I will take on stuff that I'm truly passionate about or really like to, so that I do it well, so that it looks natural and organic. But honestly, it is organic because it has to be something that I would actually
love
use.
And something that you would use.
So then I'll promote it very well. So when you do that, then you get more of such jobs coming. And I just feel like I need to maintain my credibility. Because people will come to me because they will know that, oh, as for Sister Debbie, she always, if she promotes it, that means it's good. So you will not see me all over the place promoting everything. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does a lot.
And then also, if my friend has a product, like Lydia Forsen has her own products, Kinky Matters.
Yeah.
I mean, I would easily and freely promote the product, but it's actually something that I like because it's natural, it's organic, you know, it's from shea butter, and it's something that I use. I have another friend who also has Skin Gourmet, so she also does like natural coconut oil.
Yeah, I think I've seen her products around.
So they are my friends, so it's not like they have to come and give me a huge budget. If I can support them, I will. And I know that it's when they become millionaires, maybe they'll up their destiny.
You know?
Yeah, so that's how I work. Also, if like, let's say there's a young person who trying small, hustling, selling clothes, or like at the moment, I mean, for the past few years, actually, I've been promoting one lady. Her Instagram is Anything Girly World. So she has clothes, you know, she ships them in or whatever. And it's stuff that I actually like. And because, you know, she's how do you call it? She's young. She's a young entrepreneur. So I would just do it naturally for her because I actually like the stuff. I need the stuff. And,
so is it that you started buying from her and then she said, oh, okay, since you've been buying from me, I want you to advertise my product. So ebia bosumi bia na say na what bia me bro and Tare say. Then you know you worried and
some have started like that.
I
think with her it was like, I think she sent me something and I liked it, and then I started buying, and then she started just giving me stuff. So now anything I want, as long as it's within her budget, she gives it to me, and of course I tag her, I mention her. So it's at my own pace. But usually when it's like a brand endorsement deal, sometimes or most times they have a schedule that you have to follow. That kind of
so for now, I think for now, like I said, most of the brands I make who say, it's more of clothing. And then when it comes to kind of say lingerie, bedroom wears and stuff like you do that a lot.
Like that. They see me sensual. They don't know that I'm shy.
But that's why I say it will be difficult for people to say you are shy and mostly shy to talk about sex, like you mentioned earlier, because you wear, you know, the.
But do you know the way life is?
Tell me.
We can wear the lingerie and things.
You can't do fuku.
When it comes to do, we are shy. Do you get it? Hey, you like this? Hey, rodeo. Cowgirl.
No. But then, like I'm saying, when it comes to Ghana, right? I think that we've had this conversation before.
Yes.
A band of lingerie, I don't know if you get my point.
Oh, you mean like in the bedroom and stuff?
Yes. Me person me try say enya ade a ye be shower your bedroom. But you who so be shena or advertising say better. Yes, say bi o ye dwaman. The American me patch what say. Ye be share.
Yes.
But ade no ma advertising obe de hu no wa beto. Say me bo hu de.
Yes.
Now hu now beto.
But when you do it like I do, I'll be judged.
Exactly. Yes. And you, for one, you get that way a lot. And even when you dress out to usual, if it's not endorsements, whatever, when you go out to your usual events and
if
stuff.
If it's like see-through, lace,
and all
like
of that.
I think something like that.
And then you go out, you get a lot of you know, feedbacks like that, but
like harsh ones.
Yes,
because it's from the Edramine people, because they know what they do when they wear that, so they project onto me. That's what I believe. And I can wear it and feel free because my mind is not there. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
So most of the time it's like that. Okay. It's like that. And yeah, so the lingerie was recently for a brand called Marie France. It's a brand from Lebanon, and then they engaged me. So the contract was for like 3 months.
Okay.
So that's over. But in the past, I've worked for Malta Guinness, Ghana, Fan Yogo.
Yeah.
What else? Even Kit Kat, Femme Fresh, a lot. I can't.
But you sitting here mentioning these brands, these are mostly corporate brands.
Corporate, yes.
But a lot of people think, a lot of people think that because, say, you advertise for these lingerie, you know, like to advertise for products, and they think it will be difficult for corporate brands to associate themselves with you.
Yes, people sometimes we forget, or I don't know, we just don't know. You see, you have to just keep being yourself, and the right brands will come to you.
Right.
I remember in 2016, 2017, I got an endorsement deal for Close Up. Yeah. Close Up. And then we've probably discussed this on the show before. And then the message was to be confident, daring, I think edgy, but like to be daring, confident. So basically, you brush your teeth, your mouth feels fresh. So then you have that confidence to approach the person you want. So when I got called, the agency showed me the presentation that they had made to, what's the word? To kind of like let them choose me, or what do you call it? To recommend me. When I saw the presentation, only my lingerie picture, I said, hey, you both showed this one. And I got the job because they wanted someone that was daring and confident. So it made me remember, or say to myself that just keep doing
what you love to do. Yeah,
and being you. As long as you're not harming or hurting anybody, you're not insulting anybody. Just keep being true to yourself, because then the right people, or the people for you or your tribe would come to you, if that makes sense.
It does. It does make sense a lot. Now let's come to music. You had one single with Medikal. A lot of people thought to say not working together in CBM. You know, after whatever it is that had happened. You know. But let's talk about how the collaboration came about.
Okay, so you mean Medikal's song that he featured me on? So he just called me and sent me the song. Right. Yeah, to listen to it and everything. It was, you know, purely hip hop. I listened to the song. Oh, immediately I caught a vibe. Like, it was, to me, it was really dope. And sometimes when it's really dope or you like it so much, it's easy for you to get the lyrics or to get the lyrics to start writing. So yeah, he was actually surprised that I like this so much. I'm like, why are you surprised? You know, I appreciate such stuff. So I just wrote my lyrics, recorded my parts, and then I sent it over. And then a few months later, I was there a couple of months later, he called me for the video shoot. So I went to do the video shoot. You did it. Yes.
That's brilliant. But you know, for you, music, a lot of people thought you were just doing it for fun. But it's like you've been consistent. Looking at your journey, you've been consistent with it. And it's like, what fun is serious now with you? But and once in him said, oh, it's just one of those things. But you've been doing it, and you've been releasing songs that people love and then jump to. And the latest one, I'm a piano, definitely because you already have the journey, I'm a piano, no, people are also jamming to the song. How do you really think, say, oh, the nyum to ever be do her say?
Actually, I never had like a plan. I didn't know. I just did Uncle Obama and was waiting everywhere. And was expecting that wave to just take me. I was just going with the flow, kind of. Yeah. But it is true, I did start music for fun, or out of fun, but I feel like I've been consistent and serious in making fun music, or making music for fun, and making comedic music. You can say my music is comedic, because at the end of the day, people will be laughing. You were watching, you saw AY put, you started laughing.
I know, right?
Yes. And the other day, my friend made me notice something. She was like, I'm a piano, Uncle Obama. I'm like, oh shit, like there's a trend. The same. So yes, even though I don't do a lot of songs annually, it's like one song a year, except in 2020 I released an EP. I think that's when I came here last, probably. The African Mermaid EP has 7 songs. Aside that, it was usually like a single or max 2 singles a year. However, I'll do a single and I'll do a lot of features, but maybe they're underground artists, or maybe they haven't released it yet, or maybe we haven't just heard about it. But if you look at the songs and the titles, I have been consistent. And that's something I'm proud about. Consistency is important. So we have Uncle Obama, we have Bola, Ghana Jollof, Kakalika Love, Pure Water, Ama Piano.
Funny names.
Exactly. So I believe that I've been consistent.
Yes, you have been. But let's when and if you want to put an artist on that, what do you look out for? So we now person artists, because some when mentioning these songs that make I say I know almost every song, because when you say Pure Water, I say which one's Drink Me Like Pure. So I remember, all those common things. And Obibeka say, hey, how do I get Sister Debbie on a song? Because what you're doing may inspire Obia, or also what that sort of sense of humor to put it into music. Maybe Obetrin said reaching out to Sister Debbie, make to me a Tianika and all of that. But we see you put a lot of up and coming artists on. We see you work with a lot of artists, not to disrespect them, but but then you work with these people. It's not people say, what do you consider when you're looking for an artist to work with?
Okay, so most of the time they send the demo or part of their song. So usually if you want a feature and like you're not in the same space as the person, when you send your song, at least you should have the chorus on. Unless you want the person to give you a chorus. Okay. So if you don't have the chorus, I mean, usually it's important to have the chorus. Or you should have at least a verse so that we know the concept. So I understand the concept. So we are all rapping or singing about the same thing. So, for example, one lady reached out. Did she reach out to me? I think so. But she posted a video on Twitter where she was, I think, singing or rapping. And I liked it. I think I reposted or retweeted. Because when I see something that I like, I share it.
You share it. All right.
And then I think she said... or the fans were like, I should give her a feature, or she wanted a feature, right? And I said, oh, no problem. So I invited her to my place. She came. Luckily, one of us around to record us. She had a song, and the song was dope as well. It was really cool. So we ended up even giving her some extra 1 or 2 lines, and then it was a pure collaboration. She's called Califina, and she's really good. So when people approach me, and even if they're upcoming, they don't have a name, it's about the creativity, the talent. Even if they are not perfect, my brother and I have the patience of correcting some aspects, or oh, sing this like this, or even re-recording them once we see that, oh, there's crazy potential in there. So when it's like that, sometimes if it's so amazing, I won't even charge. Okay. Yes, and sometimes too, depending, then I charge, right? But as you said, what do I consider before choosing who would go on my song? So like I have this song, Kanzo. Yeah, that song talks about inner beauty or beauty underneath. But when you listen to the beats, I was like, nah, I need some crazy people on this. So then you have Kofi Mole on, who's like mental and perfect for that song. And then I have a friend from Spain at that time too. A year before that, she had also featured me. She's called La Pili. She's a big star in Spain. At the moment, she's even, I mean, she's performed in America, and right now she's in Mexico. It left small where she could get global. Anyway, so I mean, if you listen to her vibe on that song and you watch the video, it was just perfect. It was just perfect. Then I have this song, Libi Libi. It's about people gossiping, and it's like, I think you know it. Mukote Namakoka. So it's a very hip-hoppy vibe, and then we have Yapuno on it, and it just makes sense. It has that deep hip-hop, And then I have this song, Time Be Money, also on the EP. And it's Afro beats, but then you can rap on it. And on Time Be Money, I featured Eno Baroni and Strongman. And that was in 2019. And funny enough, 2020, Eno Baroni featured me and Strongman. You know, on Force Them to Play Nonsense. And
the thing is that with these collaborations, I don't really, I'm asking for education's sake. In terms of negotiations. If you reach out to, let's say, any artist at all. That's all person be what's the conversation line like? Is it like oh yeah ma? Na said that she be onusu here wa ya ma no. And I said it's more like okay, I want you to do this for me. How much are you charging? Okay, maybe I'm charging $10,000. Okay, this is your 10,000. Let's do this. What is the conversation like?
Okay, so with me, I usually approach artists that I feel like they like me in a way, like genuinely like me and like my vibe, right? And also, we are all colleagues in the industry, so it's not like we are going to be charging each other. Yes, so that's collaboration, like we are supporting each other. So it's something that you don't talk about. You know that, oh, when I also need Eno, she'll come for me because we have that vibe.
But what if you need them and then they don't come through for you, even though you came through for them? Then what happens?
But in this, in the previous case, what I was talking about, I wanted to say something.
You were talking about
no, so it's a collaboration. You understand? So when you are about to upload the song and all that, or even before, you discuss percentages, so royalties. So that's what I wanted to say, which is important. So you ask them, no, you tell them that, oh, usually, so let's say for instance with me, if it's me and a producer on a song, we split it equally, right? Because the producer has done the whole beats, the whole instrumental is equal. Let's say it's me, the producer, and a featured artist. We also split it equally, so everybody will get 33%. So that's me. People have different percentages. So 33, that's 99, right? Like almost 100. So at least we discussed that. So if let's say we've done collaborations, doesn't mean you get nothing. And then as you said, now I call you, and then everybody, you still get something. Just we are not paying each other short term, but in the long term, if the song blows, whether it blows or not, once it's streamed, once I'm getting coins, you also get your share. So it's fair to everybody. So the producer is listed on the distribution platform, the music distribution platform, as well as the featured artist. So everybody has their name that they've registered with on those platforms. So you ask the artist for like their official name that they use exactly, and there's like a number. And stuff.
I think that's fair enough, and it's reasonable. Now let's talk about how you came to into doing music with Maxine and then all the other I don't know their names, so please forgive me. All the other people as well, like how did that collaboration come about first of all? Because even before that, meaning you are one of the celebrities we have in Ghana who is you stand firm for what you believe in, and then you preach what you believe. I think you've been very vociferous about this LGBTQ communication in Ghana.
Yes.
And one of the, if not the only, but you are one of them. Because most of the people I've seen, when you ask them, it's like it's wishy. Everybody's playing it safe. But I think yourself, your brother, and then some few others maybe have not taken note of. And before then, let's talk about how the collaboration started
with Angel Maxine, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I actually knew Angel Maxine, but I didn't know I knew her through a childhood friend that she used to work for. But then I think musically, it was through One Love. She approached him, maybe on the internet or something. I don't know how they met. So she approached him to help with music stuff. Yes. So she did the song Wufie. So One Love told me about it, that, oh, Angel has a song. It's actually really dope. I'm doing a verse on it. Would you like to also put a verse on it? And I said, oh, yeah, sure. So he recorded me. He actually came to my room and just recorded me there. And then we did another song later on called Kill the Bill. So that it was the same way. So whenever she has an idea or a concept, she'll record her, like most of it. Then she'll come to One Love so that he will check, make some corrections, make some changes, the arrangements and things like that. So basically that's how it came about. And then I think Wufie, was it 2020? But then it went viral in 22? But we released it 2021, I think.
Thereabout.
Yeah, it went viral. So when we dropped it in 2021, I posted my verse, my part of the video on TikTok, but I didn't go viral or anything. But in 2022, Someone from South Africa, like a big person, like I think a socialite or a big influencer, posted my part of the video and made a joke like, oh, brands, when it's getting to Pride Month, you know, some brands want to make money. So even if they are not pro LGBT, they will just want to cash in. So he was making like a joke, like teasing. And he used my part and it got like over 1 million views. But then someone at that time someone also picked it. The username has like numbers in it. Someone on TikTok who had like 3 posts picked it from my TikTok onto their page. And that is where it went viral. So from their page, not my page. Yes. And then, we just had people from all over the world singing my verse. Okay. Because I had posted my verse. And my verse is very easy to learn. Yeah. Yeah. So I had people from, even now, every country you can think of, Venezuela, Brazil, South Africa, the United Kingdom, Amsterdam, even Nigeria, and other African countries. Right, so proper viral, even like China and stuff. And yeah, they've been playing it at like protests and demonstrations and stuff in Europe and things like that. Angel Maxine is very talented. Working with her is very easy.
But do you get criticized though for being so outspoken about this LGBTQ community?
Yeah, I get criticized, but I get criticized by people who don't understand, and it's expected. Okay. Because even me growing up, when I was in like GSS, I didn't understand queerness or queer people. I didn't understand, and that's because we are not educated about it. And that was like the whole controversy with the sex education thing. Yeah. I believe that different kinds of people exist, whether the labels are funny to you or not. At the end of the day, calling a human being man and calling a human being woman or male and female, it's a human being who gave those labels. Yeah. Put the labels aside. What do you see? What have you experienced? Who do you know? It's clear. It's in nature. There's different kinds of people out there. Yeah. So no matter the labels, it's going to be there, right? And people who read like Bible and stuff like that. We know it's been written many like years ago, right? Yeah. And we spoke about such people existing. Yeah, so I just feel like, discriminating and criminalizing them is just not fair. I just feel it's similar to how blacks we are being discriminated and attacked just for being. The same way persons with albinism, even in some African countries, they are still being killed for rituals and it's not their fault. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, that is what I believe. That's how you are created. I feel like it's nature. Okay. People just say things like, "Oh, you're a lesbian. That's why." And I'm not even lesbian.
No, people say you are a lesbian.
Yeah, they say I'm a lesbian because I'm supporting. I'm like, I don't need to be a refugee to support a refugee. You have to have empathy and put yourself in the person's shoes. And I also ask sometimes when I'm having like, banter with someone, I ask, do you really think it's a choice if the person knows that they can be killed or stoned or beaten? Like, won't you turn back?
But some people are of the opinion, say, someone may be straight, then few whatever encounter nice or no any exploration or whatever, or I feel or say no, I don't want to be straight again. This is what I want to do. So a lot of people, when you listen to people share their opinion on this issue, a lot of people are of the opinion say, "Oh, now open, I will so obey." It's not like you were born like that. When you say you were born like that, what do you mean? Well, say I'm referencing it to the fact so because that's what people are of the opinion of a lot of people.
So it's not like obey. Even that language that we've been using is wrong because it's not like it's an activity or these are human beings that exist. Okay. But we always make the mistake of narrowing it down to sex. It's not all about sex. Even you sitting, are you all about sex? No. No. Do you get what I'm saying? We have gay people, queer people who haven't had sex before. So what about them too? Do you get it? So we don't have to narrow or limit these people to sex. Right. When we look at the best and the most amazing fashion designers in the world, they are all 95%, or I don't know statistics, but almost all are queer. They are amazing. They are talented. Of course, you see, in our part of the world, there's a lot of poverty. Right. So when we see queer people, their standard is not, most of the time, it's not what we expect or what we want. Already we are oppressed. We are in a bad economy. We are suffering. So now we also want to oppress somebody that people in power are saying are lower than us. You are being oppressed. So if you want to oppress somebody, do you get what I'm saying? But to be honest, even you can, you know, probably agree with me that if every queer person in Ghana was very rich, like very rich, richer than Bobrisky level, do you think they will be disrespected and be treated this way? Well, you know, money is power. Trust me, people will be bowing down. Allah, Susie, Allah, Allah, Bosu, and they'll be spraying money. Yeah. So just wait for them to get. So sometimes when, let's say some gay people I'm talking to are sad because their families are like discriminating them, treating them harsh. I'm like, don't worry, just make money, become rich. They'll be calling you for money. They'll be proud of you. Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like, as the saying goes, we fear what we don't understand. Yeah. And what we fear, we try to conquer or we try to destroy. People, as I said, persons with albinism have gone through that, especially in like rural areas. Black people are still suffering. Yeah. So why do you want to put that kind of oppression on someone else if they haven't harmed you? If they haven't touched a minor, whether you are gay or straight, if you touch a minor, it's a crime. It's a crime, yeah. Exactly. So, and that is something different. That is pedophilia, which we don't allow, we do not tolerate. But if people are making a big fuss about this, how come we are not using that energy to fight child marriage? That is pedophilia, that is rape, that is slavery, that is molestation, all in one. Think about it, a 12-year-old or an 11-year-old.
But Obi Sobeka say, and yes, say because the last I was telling someone that these people that we think we are fighting over against, they've always been with us. Yes, from the beginning of time. They've always been with us. Yes. But don't you think, say, now it's become a problem for a lot of people because they say, you know, it's like they are what's the word again? As one more they share so say munjin tum by force, give us, you know, and I think that's where a lot of people are also pushing back.
You know, it's actually a lie. Okay. Yeah. So as you said, gay people have been there from the beginning of time. And to give an example, the word kojobesia is not an English word. And we had our language before the white colonial masters came. There was already kojobesia. Did he have Instagram? Did he have radio? Did he have internet? Where did he meet or see a white person? And we had the term already. Do you get what I'm saying? We've been there from the beginning of time. And I've spoken to like my Pan-Africanist uncle who like reads African history and he has been educating me. And he told me that our forefathers lived in harmony. Our culture is actually accommodating and elastic. Okay. It's actually the West that is bringing homophobia. You know how they say divide to conquer? Now we are fighting ourselves, but we've always lived in peace and harmony. So what's happening is that they have been minding their own business. But I'm sure One Love told you, there's this group that they said it's the rights, it's an evangelical rights family values group. They're actually racist. It's a group from the United States. Yeah. They want to criminalize it. So it's not, and now the gay and queer people are like, why? Can you just leave us? Let us be. And they are spreading the false propaganda that gay people are forcing it on us. It's not true. They are rather spreading that false propaganda because you like this, you've known some gay or queer people. Have they forced you to turn into a lesbian? No. Look at me, I have a lot of, have I become a lesbian? No. So sometimes you have to ask yourself that question. But people don't ask questions. It's easier to insult and to hate and to insult someone that you are a sinner, then you feel better about yourself, that you dear, you are good.
You are good.
Because even if you take it from a religious point of view, then you are also a sinner, so you cannot judge, right? But put religion aside, look at nature, look around you, what do you see? Forget the labels. It's real and it's natural. No matter what you do, they will continue to be created and to exist. Yes.
I do. I understand you perfectly. Now, the new latest one, Sister Deborah,
I'm a piano.
I'm a piano. The Amma. In fact, we are then hard about him in the first place because you know the name Amapiano already exists.
Of course.
Yes. So how did you put together that way quickly? I learned how to.
The Amapiano. We want some in Ghana. So, yes. We are the real. The Ames are the real Amapiano. So I'm born on Saturday playing piano. So it's just wordplay. Yeah. And this time around, I did a song which is an affirmation song. So if you listen to the intro. It talks about, I'm saying I didn't come on this earth to suffer, neither did you. So put your fins up and prophesy with me. So basically you are prophesying that you go chop life. Yeah. Life won't chop you. Yeah. So it's just an affirmation. to give you motivation, to encourage you to keep going, and to remind you that life is short. Chop life, enjoy yourself, make sure you are happy, that kind of thing. Yes.
Okay, I see. Well, it's looking at the visuals, you know, it makes you want to get into a party mood.
Yes.
Because everybody is happy, everybody is dancing, very colorful video. I think, say, like you rightly said, you've stayed consistent with making comic music, and now it's beginning to become meaningful to a lot of people, and I think so why idea because a lot of people started but I'm one to a trendy one to then not a fadey way by one to not fade, but you have been consistent, and I think it's admirable.
Thank you.
Yapon
Thank you
so find out words to fans in for show.
I hope you like the Amapiano video. Please stream it. You can also watch IG Reels on my Instagram pages. There's fun,
is there any challenge for the
videos there. Yes, so on TikTok, the sound is there. You can pick the sound, and we have a choreography which was done by Incredible Ziggy. Do you want to do it, or
I don't know how to dance.
Don't know how to dance. Okay. Should we dance like she's pounding for food? Yeah, so join the dance challenge. So I post you on my Instagram page. As I said, you can pick the sound from TikTok. You can also pick it from IG, and yeah, you can actually do anything you want to the song
to do with the song.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
Amapiano is out on all digital platforms. I'm sure you can stream it. The video is out as well. Go check it out on YouTube and on TikTok. The sound is there. As you said, you're gonna fast the TikTok. Yeah, mamu. Magia tum say more Instagram ni way na obia ko TikTok. So definitely get on TikTok, join in the challenge, and also, you know, put your style on the song and let's make it trend, because it's easy to sell because it's already a genre. So definitely, you know, people will buy into that one. Minister Derby and a try and common no etwo intino yebeda na seso by but answer na mekono na meka I will say Vital 20 the ultimate immune system booster for you, your family, and your general well-being. Enti pebito na beboa saso na kivo hot pepper meko sama abama wo fie aduane a wo ye bia pese spice be meshawa pebi neto Pepsodent enso ebeboa ama wanu mu nka no esiye saso na COVID organic food tiger nut the powder the fiber brew wo fie ni wo anymore. I am rich in fiber. Meda a Studio Chics Parlor I say Rita Meda si Bryt and our face so Temi. Thank you so much for coming through for me today. Meda say Nyankopon Shramo. My nails from Studio Chics Parlor, my hair from Studio Chics, makeup from Studio Chics. Me dobi bia say Nyankopon ya dom na ye won kwama next next week Tuesday ye be share yawa na holiday into fashion. Me so me POI. Bye bye.